Yeah, what's going on, everybody? This is Burly and shit. R-E-J-C-T in other words. I'm just gonna do a little 5-minute video, let people know what's going on in my life and everything else. I've been recording a lot of new music, slowly but surely. I've been in the booth with ScumbagSteve doing a little EP kind of project. Cause face it, man, my man ScumbagSteve, you can hate all the fuck you want, but who else in the city really got 4 fucking million views? And it's still a song, even though it's a comedy song and it's a comedy video. It's still a fucking record. It's still a song. It's all his custom shit. His producer in Seattle made pretty much all the beats for this project that we're doing, and they're actually dope. His first project was just him fucking around, just like everybody, Everybody comes out with one of those projects just to get known and shit, you know. But anyways, that's gonna be going down. I was just at New England. The school down in New England Institute down in Brookline, recording at a dope ass studio for that shit. So I already done like 5 joints or whatever. Did some good shit. And then also me and the Burly Recovery EP is like pretty much done. I don't really know if I'm gonna release it anymore because it's just so scattered, and there's a lot of good songs that I did, a lot of good joints and shit. It's definitely kind of a mixtape kind of feel, and it's really dope and shit. But I don't know if I really want to come out with it right now. I don't really know when I want to come out with it, but I've dropped a couple songs and I can see that people like it, so it will come out when it comes out. And as well as Mad Max's Sex and Violence. We did a couple new joints for that too, plus the ones I released, plus there's other ones that y'all haven't even fucking heard and shit. So that's gonna be coming out pretty soon too. Me and Max and the Burly movement, we've been moving real slow. I did drop the Ryan Street video and the Fallback video, and I've been dropping, tracks here, tracks there, and everything else. But what we really been working on is the Hostile Figures project. It's called Who the Fuck Are You? And it's an LP. It's our first real LP that's coming out. We're recording it at the Animal House at Jason Sling Studio in Brockton and shit. With my man Knox on the engines and shit. It's gonna be fucking dope. It's gonna be incredible. When me and Matt Max get together again, whether it's fucking 5 or 2 years or whatever, when we get back together, it's murder, it's mayhem, and it's fucking hip hop, and that's all you need to know. Hostile Figures, man, bringing hip hop to hardcore, man. That's what we do. We're animals now. Ain't nobody in this fucking city can tell me to my face that I'm not an animal, because I'm gonna spit fucking bars all over your face if you have a dick. I'm gonna prove myself, pretty much. I've already proved myself out there. Had the #2 single in Boston and shit. What, last year? The year before that, I did a record with Edo and shit. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, there's a lot of new cats coming on. I'm not really feeling all of y'all and shit. But you know what? I am feeling some of y'all. I really aren't feeling a lot of people's attitudes, which is why Boston doesn't ever fucking reach the peak of where it's supposed to go. But that's, neither here or there. People just really need to get the sticks out of their asses and come together and just really break bread. Like Atlanta does, like Florida, like fucking Miami, you know what I'm saying? Like New York and, all the greats and shit, man. We all gotta come together. Boston, everybody knows that Boston has unbelievable hip hop. You got Big Kurt out in Taunton. You got Maroney and Hush representing Quincy and shit. You got me and Crook Front representing Brockton and shit. Mad Max as well. You got fucking, dude, I'm not talking about I'm talking about the new cats. You got Shiz repping Rosendale. You got, shit. There's so many of us out there. I can't name all of us, but the people that are buzzing, shout out to my man L's Lockdown. He was definitely putting Pittsburgh on, but it's just, there's a lot of things that go on in this life and shit that fuck shit up. I'm dealing with some personal issues right now. I have my daughter. She's beautiful. I love her to death. I really just been spending a lot of time with my daughter, man. It's a magical thing when you have a kid. It really changes your life and stuff, and what you do and who you associate with and everything else. I still fuck up here and there, but, I'm a lot better than I was, man. I was off the fucking chain for the past 2 years. Doing music, no doubt, but, getting in trouble with the law and fucking, girls and fucking, all that craziness, substances, as you can know from my last video I did, business, fallouts, ties, everything else. But you know, I'm back here, man, and I'm really just working. I'm working, and I don't want anybody to think like, you know, I'm sleeping or nothing like that. It's not like that. I just figured I'd drop something just to let motherfuckers know that it's not like that, because I'm not that kind of person. I've always been the person to get up every fucking morning, grind out, get my coffee, you know, think of, you know, an agenda, what I want to do today. What do I want to do? You know, do I want to go to the studio today? Do I want to shop for beats? Do I want to write some more? What do I really want to do? You know, do I want to shoot a video? You know, I finally actually acquired my own video camera, Nikon or Nikon or whatever the fuck it is, HD. So now I can shoot my own blogs and vlogs and everything else. I'm not gonna do no videos and I leave that to the professionals. You know, I got a photo shoot coming up for Facebook, Twitter, and you know, other shit. I got interviews coming up and everything. Doing a couple interviews. I'm doing one interview with New England Hip Hop finally. You know, props to them for recognizing, you know, because I've been out there grinding for years before all these other motherfuckers and shit, man. I'm still young, you know, I'm 23 years old and shit, but I've been grinding since I was 14. Legally touring around the fucking country since I was like, what, 17 years old? Touring out my own music, touring out my own money, independent grinding and shit. Didn't need no label line, none of that fucking pussy ass shit, man. I always did what the fuck I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And I acquired it, man. And that's why, you know, I love my state and I love my fans and I love all y'all that stay and stick with me as a person, because, you know, me and Max really appreciate that, man. You know, we fell out with Hightown and everything, and now look at what we're doing, dude. We're doing so many other things. Shout out to Hightown anyways, though. You know, even though me and B Loco haven't really settled our beef and shit, you know, it's not even like that. I love my Hightown fans. You know, I was there for about 7 years of my life. B Loco did put me on my first show. He did help me out with a couple things, you know, as well as me helping him out, whether he wants to admit it or not. But regardless, I got love for everybody in this state, you know, doing their thing. As long as you're grinding, you're trying to make moves and everything, that's it. That's all it's about, you know. I just want everybody to know, too, 2014, I will have a new radio single hitting the fucking radio charts. I can't tell you who exactly is featured on it. And anybody saying, oh, he's just using these features to get name and doing this. Nah, dude, I'm a businessman, man. I'm not just a rapper, dog. What the fuck do you think I was doing before I rapped? Before I took this shit serious? Making money on them streets. You know what I'm saying? That, like, I love money. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to build a record, you know, why the fuck do you think DJ Khaled gets Lil Wayne and Drake and fucking Meek Mills on one song together with Nicki Minaj on the hook? Because he knows he's gonna make money with it. So if I'm getting someone, you know, big out here and someone big over there and everything else, and I have a big ass beat on it and I'm doing a verse and a hook and these two dudes are doing their fucking verses, that's my choice, man. That don't mean nothing. I'm a businessman. I don't use nobody to do that. Oh, I'm using this and I don't use nobody, man. I don't fucking need to use nobody. I was doing this shit before I even got connected with the legends, got connected with anybody else out there. I was doing this since I was 14. I had big dreams and I chased them. Before I even got really on the radio and really recognized, which was about 3 years ago, I was still grinding, still doing my thing independently, selling shirts. My girl was selling shirts with me. I was playing the Palladium by fucking 18. I was playing the fucking DCU Center. You know what I'm saying? I was playing everything out there. I'm not trying to be a cocky bastard either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell you my accomplishments, because I feel like people out here don't get enough respect that deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to come through. My daughter's doing well, for anybody that cares, for my fans. And God bless everybody, man. If you don't have God, you ain't got nobody. It's humbled my soul, you know, the past couple of years, you know. I mean, actually, the past year, I can only say. I go to church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm real religious now, you know, because honestly, God saved me out of a lot of things that are personal that I, you know, shouldn't really speak on. But I just wanted everybody to know. Salute to everybody, man. I love my state out here. Just checking in real quick. God bless y'all, man. Hostile Figures coming with a new fucking LP. Me and ScumbagSteve dropping that EP. And Burly 3 is definitely going down. We'll be out 2014. Early 2014. Alright? Burly, baby. You already know the name.